Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Sarah Flies. If you're running a drone business or thinking about starting one, you've probably asked yourself, how do I price my drone services to actually make a profit? This is one of the biggest questions for drone pilots, and for good reason. Pricing affects everything from your ability to land clients, to how much money you make, to whether your business even survives long term. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create a pricing strategy that ensures you're covering your costs, making a profit, and attracting the right clients. We'll cover how to calculate your costs so you know what you need to charge, how to research your market and competition and price competitively without selling yourself short, how to package your services to maximize value, and real-life examples of pricing for industries like real estate, photography, and construction monitoring. And most importantly, we're going to be talking about how you can confidently charge what you're worth. We are not going to be in the race to the bottom of pricing. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for pricing your drone services so you can build a profitable, sustainable business. So if you're ready to take your drone business to the next level, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and let's dive in. Let's go over number one, why pricing strategy is key. Getting your pricing right is so important. Pricing isn't just about throwing a number out there and hoping that a client accepts it, or trying to get an idea of what their budget is and then, adjusting accordingly. It's about positioning yourself as a professional, ensuring that your business is sustainable, and avoiding common pitfalls like underpricing yourself. Here's the problem. A lot of new drone pilots think that the easiest way to get clients is by being the cheapest option. But when you price too low, you're not only cutting profits, you're also positioning yourself as less valuable. Clients might assume your work is not as good or that you don't have the skills to command a higher price. Now, the best way to command a high price is, of course, to have people who are looking for your services calling you, ready to book you. And we'll talk more about that in other videos. That's a big part of positioning yourself online and attraction marketing. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking more just about that pricing strategy. So a solid pricing strategy is going to help you attract clients who value quality. It ensures that you're profitable from day one, sets the foundation for your scaling your business as you grow. Remember, you're not just selling drone footage. You're selling your expertise, your time, and the results that you can deliver for your clients, your value. Part two is going to be about calculating your costs. Before you can figure out what to charge, you need to know your costs. Let's break this down into three main categories. We have direct costs. This includes your drone, camera equipment, insurance, batteries, and software. Example, if your drone costs $2,000 and has a lifespan of 2 years, you'll want to allocate a portion of that cost to each job. Just kind of average it over time so that you are achieving an ROI. Now, side note here. This is not something that you're disclosing to your clients, okay? When you're pricing out a job, you're not saying, well, I paid $2,000 for my drone, so I'm gonna need to charge you at least $100 for using that and this and that. No, this is just part of what's happening in here and writing it down. But when we're presenting this to our clients, we wanna just have really great packages that make sense, that provide value, and then behind the scenes are also recouping your costs and getting you that ROI, and then of course, profit above the ROI. Also think about things like your travel expenses, gas, tolls, and even the time you spend driving to and from a job. And don't forget editing software, subscriptions, and any cloud storage fees for delivering files, or of course, your drone insurance. And if you don't have drone insurance, get drone insurance. I'll have a link below this video. You need the insurance. Your time is, of course, one of the biggest factors. For example, if you spend 2 hours on site, an hour editing, and 1 hour communicating with the client, you'll need to account for all of that time. Let's say your total costs for a project come out to $200. If you charge $250, obviously you're making $50 in profit. But if you charge $500, now you're seeing a more sustainable return. Right? You're not going to get burned out as easily if you're making $250 a job or $300 as opposed to $50, right? Now, let's talk about number three, research the market. Once you know your costs, the next step is to research your market. Start by looking at what other drone pilots in your area are charging. You can do this by searching online for drone service providers, checking platforms like Thumbtack, Fiverr, or Angie's List to see average rates depending on what it is you're providing. Talking to potential clients to find out what they've paid for drone work in the past. Here's an example. In South Carolina, a pilot that I worked with recently, we did a little deep dive in competitive pricing, and we found that real estate shoots typically range from $200 to $500 depending on size. And of course, complexity. So if you're doing construction monitoring, prices can go up to $1,000 per month and go up to $5,000 for more detailed projects. Remember, you don't have to be the cheapest option. They always have their brother-in-law for that, right? Everybody's got the brother-in-law or the son-in-law with the drone. Probably not the Part 107, but that's another topic. Clients are willing to pay more for quality and reliability. Focus on what makes you stand out: your experience, your equipment, and the value you bring to the table. Now, for number 4, we're going to talk about building value-packed packages. One of the best ways to price your services is by offering packages. And here's why. Packages let you cater to different types of clients. They make it easier for clients to choose your services because everything is outlined clearly. They know exactly what they're getting and for how much. Let's think about it from your perspective. If you were looking for a local service provider or, a dentist or house painter or whatever, would you rather choose a guy who's going to get you a quote and get back to you, or someone who has clearly packaged, tiers of offerings on their site, or where you can see what it costs? So you can see it, you can measure, and again, choose based on value instead of kind of hoping it might fall in your budget and not really knowing what exactly that all includes. So an example for real estate photography would be a basic package for $250. This could include 10 edited photos of the property. Then you could have the next tier up being a standard package, pricing at around $400. That could include 10 photos plus a 30-second video showcasing the property. And then you could have premium package for $600, which could include 15 photos, a 60-second video, and social media ready edits. Now let's talk about construction monitoring. An example for construction monitoring would be a monthly progress package for $1,000, which could include 2 site visits per month and a set of 10 photos per visit. A bi-weekly progress package for $1,500, which could include 4 site visits, 15 photos per visit, and a detailed progress report. And then comprehensive monitoring, your top tier. At $3,000 a month, it could include weekly visits, 20 photos, video footage, and time lapse of your project completion. With packages, clients can choose the option that fits their needs and budgets while allowing you to maximize your earnings. Not everyone needs a photo mosaic at the end, but those that do are going to be willing to pay a little extra for it. You got to have it in there. So your first client, though, is going to be key, because here's the truth. You don't need the perfect pricing strategy to start. What matters most is landing that first client. Once you have experience, testimonials, and a portfolio, you're going to have more confidence, and you can refine your pricing over time. Maybe your first real estate shoot is $200, and that's okay. Use that project to build your skills. Create marketing content. Give valuable client feedback. Every successful business starts somewhere. Now, if you're looking to get fast momentum, I encourage you to join the challenge. Link is below. If you're ready to take your drone business to the next level, I've got something just for you. Join the Leverage Launchpad Challenge. You're going to learn exactly how to price your services in your area, how to do that competitive research. You'll be setting up systems to land your first or next 3 clients. Get preloaded tools like outreach templates and social media posts. This is your chance to get started the right way and build a profitable drone business fast. Click the link in the description to join now and take control of your future. And that's it for today's video. Remember, pricing isn't just about numbers, it's about showing your value and building a sustainable business. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tips, and let me know in the comments. What is your biggest challenge in pricing your drone services? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.